And welcome to a quick video on how to utilize the catalog. The catalog is an excellent resource for placing books on hold, for explaining to students how to peruse and find a book that they may like. It also gives recommendations. It tells students how to access due dates and fines. So let's get to it. The first thing you're going to want to do is if you go to the Fort Bend website, you can click on Our Schools. You go to Middle School and Dulles. Once you get to the Dulles School website, you're going to go to Library and Media Services. You're going to have to go all the way down to the bottom. You're going to click on Library Catalog. Now, for the sake of this example, I don't have a student login to show you. So I am just going to kind of give you whereabouts where everything is located. Mr. McNamara did a wonderful job co-teaching with me and presenting a lesson. I'll put that link as well in the school email. But this is how you're going to introduce the catalog to your students. Here, the little hamburger, if your students click on it, this is where they can create lists of books that they may want, where they can access fine amounts, and then also not only fines, but they can also see their due dates. They can see what they currently have out. Now, once a student logs in, their name will appear in this area. So that's how they know that they've successfully logged in. They're going to use their same login that they use to get on their computer with their student number, their lunch number. I love this section because it talks about recently added books, but it also talks about popular titles. As you see, it will let you know if a book is either in or out. When a student scrolls down, they can choose books based on genres that they prefer. For the sake of this example, I'm just going to choose romance. So students can see that this particular book is a paperback. In the paperback section, it is in alphabetical order. So they want to look for the K. And once you get here, it will have the option to place on hold in this section. It also gives a student the option to rate the book and give the book a review. So that's always a really great option for students to write reviews after, getting books. So it also has recommendations on the right-hand side as well. So if a student, happened to have already read this book, they can choose another book that's recommended, Beautiful Chaos. This one happens to be paperback as well. This one doesn't have a sub-location because it's paperback. Let's see. Is this paperback? Okay. So you'll see a sub-location. This one says fantasy. So when a student walks into the library, they know that this book will be in the fantasy section. F stands for fiction, and then GAR. GAR is the first three letters of the author's last name. I love, some teachers come in the library and they tell students that they have to have a certain page number. This does that for them as well. Why is that important? Because I'll see many students get two graphic novels, and as you know, a graphic novel is a quick read. So even if they get 3 graphic novels, they can technically read that in 30 minutes or an hour. So they're needing more reading materials when they don't get rigorous reading when they visit the library. Another feature that we have is we actually have ebooks and audiobooks in our library. So even if a student is unable to walk down to the library, if we have another class, and sometimes I'm co-teaching, so there's only one librarian in there at a time, they can still get an ebook or an audiobook. This is great differentiation for your students that may struggle a little bit. Or students that like to multitask, they can listen to a book as they finish their work. Or if they finish early, they can always come online and check out an audiobook. And again, we do have ebooks here as well that they can read on their computer. If they have their login, they can pull it up on their phone at home. So, anyway, this is just a little bit of information for using our catalog. The catalog, again, is very detailed. It tells students what's in, it allows students to put books on hold, it tells students their fines, and it also gives students access to read books and to listen to books. So, hopefully, you learned something new. One of the goals is for students to be able to seamlessly log in just like they would with Schoology or any other platform that Fort Bend offers. So, again, feel free to stop in and ask me any questions. If you would like to co-teach on this lesson, feel free to let me know. I'll add you to the calendar. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to stop by. Thank you.